The Long Walk is one of the best movies I have ever watched. It is a movie adaptation of Stephen King's book, The Long Walk. The Long Walk is a dystopian thriller novel by American writer Stephen King, published in 1979. The movie was released, though, on September 12, 2025 by Lionsgate. I went to see it the day of it coming out, and it was so good. And the director was Francis Lawrence, who also was a director of a few of the Hunger Games movies. However, I'm not just sharing facts about the movie though, I'm going to be reviewing it though. The main character of the movie was Raymond Garrity, who was being played by Cooper Hoffman, who was also the son of the man who played Plutarch Heavensby in the Hunger Games. Here are some other actors from the movie, such as David Johnson, Mark Hamill, Judy Greer, Josh Hamilton, Garrett Whaling, Joshua Odjic, sorry if I'm not pronouncing any of these correctly, Tut Noyot, Charlie Plummer, Ben Wang, and Rowan Griffin Davis. The movie was rated a 15, and yeah, I'd probably say that's like pretty accurate for it, because there were a lot of gory scenes. Actually, I take it back. It was definitely a 15 because there were a lot of gory scenes. Even though in the Hunger Games, the director was like there wasn't much gore in the Hunger Games, whereas there could have been, but there wasn't. But you know, this needed gore pretty much, and I'm pretty sure it's that they actually made this into a movie because like of how gory it really was. Well, they had to maintain a walking speed of 3 miles per hour, or else they would get a warning. And once you got 3 warnings, you got your ticket. And once you got your ticket, you were shot and killed. After 3 hours, though, the warning would reset and it would all be basically okay again. Unless you'd already got your ticket by then. But basically, if you got one warning, and then for another 3 hours you didn't get another one at all, it'd all just be reset and you'd once again have 0 warnings. You would also get reminders in the movie every so often how many days they've been walking for and how many miles they've been walking for, which were like really useful so you could kind of get in the minds of the characters. They also make you feel much closer to the characters by sharing their motivations and why everyone enters into the lottery pretty much, and it makes you feel much closer to the characters. I would like to share I have never cried in a movie ever, because I always keep in my mind it's only a movie, so it's not really real. And I've never cried in a movie, not once in my life. But I've got to say, this is the closest I have ever been to crying. I could feel my throat start to dry and my eyes start to water. It was really sad. It also feels really sad because you see a lot of your favourite characters start to slow down, not talk as much. You don't really hear much from them anymore. And it makes it even more intense that there's people who are holding massive guns in the background, basically. And it's just, like, intense too, with a lot of the movie. But there's not much action, I've got to say that. To say there's not much action, it's very intense. Because it's basically just people walking. There's no build-up, basically. You just get thrown straight into the long walk. There's only maybe a 5-minute bit at the end showing stuff. That's it then. And then that's basically it. It's just people walking for the movie. And that's it. These actors were fantastic, and I'd love to point that out even more because of how good they were. I was speechless by the end of it. But Ben Wang was really good. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play Wyatt in Sunrise on the Reaping. That's going to be really good. Cooper Hoffman also did fantastic playing Raymond Garrity. You know, he did really well. But then there were David Johnson, who played Peter McGreeves. He was so good. He's fantastic. The best actor by far in that. They were all fantastic. But he was a standout for me. He was fantastic. This movie is a 100% go watch it now. It was so good. Like, the best movie I've ever watched. It's one of the best for sure, but might be the best movie I have ever watched. So that's 100% go see it. But now let's actually get to the ratings and how I actually rated it. Great movie, go watch it now.